Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Eric. I'm a student physical therapist, and today I'm going to be showing you how to assess mental function. So the first thing we want to do is we want to wash our hands, of course. Hopefully you guys know that by now. And then this is my patient right over here. So what we're going to do is with mental function, I'm going to go over, it has 5 aspects. It has arousal, orientation, attention, cognition, and memory. And I'm just going to ask them the questions in each situation in the ideal situation, and then describe some of the non-ideal ones a little bit later. Okay. So you start with the basic question. Hey, what's your name, sir? Greg. Greg, nice to meet you. I'm Eric. Okay. So that's the orientation part. He knows his name. Okay. You could tell that he's alert to our interaction. Do you know where you are, Greg?
I'm in the PT lab.
Nice. You know what time it is?
12:45.
And can you tell me what happened to you, Greg?
Fell down skateboarding.
You fell down skateboarding? Yeah. I like the Waldo outfit, by the way, so I just gotta mention that. So, all right, Mr. Greg, I want you to repeat 3 words right after me. Pat, Matt, Tag.
Pat, Matt, Tag.
Good. Can you tell me who the President of the United States is?
Donald Trump.
Good. Can you tell me what 2 + 2 is?
4.
Right. All right, so explain to me what the early bird gets the worm means.
When you get there, faster you get.
All right, awesome. And then can you repeat those 3 words that I told you earlier?
Pat, Matt, Tag.
All right, awesome. And do you remember where you were born, Mr. Greg?
Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
All right, thank you, Mr. Greg.
You're welcome.
So in my interaction with Mr. Greg in our mental function assessment, there's 3 things that you need to look out for with that. So we have the indications, the precautions, and the contraindications. Now the indications happen when you enter the room. And so with the indications, and what that allows you to do is that allows you to understand what the patient is going through mentally, and of course that's going to give you an idea of how your interaction is going to be going. And so I would say the precautions for mental function are your tone of voice. You don't want to come off of as demanding as probably like a drill sergeant, because you want them to trust you. You want to have that good relationship. So tone of voice is one precaution. And also the next one would be when to stimulate the patient, right? So if somebody is lethargic and requires constant stimulation, you might have to shake them over and over again, otherwise they might fall asleep. And the same can be said with the stupor arousal, which requires noxious stimuli. And so a bad example of that is probably using a trapezius pinch on someone who's alert. You might get a punch to the face in that one. And so the contraindications, you have to know your arousal state, because then again it's going to limit your interactions with them, right? So if you have somebody who's in a stupor or coma state, you're probably not going to be doing gait. So yeah.
So this picture is an accurate representation of what a mental function documentation would look like. It has everything detailed pretty much, and I'm not the best at documentation by any means, but you can come in as the therapist the next day with that patient and know exactly what I did, and even maybe be able to do the same exact task because it's that outlined. And when you do the documentation, you kind of want to have it as detailed as possible so that it could be replicated by somebody else. So now that we got all the basics of mental function done, I just want to show you guys a couple facts from what can be determined from mental function based on some studies.